Hey everybody, what is going on? So in this section, what we're going to do is we're going to show you some practical tactics on how you can find the contacts you're looking for, the authority, the decision makers on LinkedIn. So let's go ahead and dive into LinkedIn right now. All right, guys. So right now we are on my personal LinkedIn account. And as you can see, right now I am using a free account. I deactivated my premium. So you guys can exactly see how you can use these strategies with using a LinkedIn account absolutely for free. So you do not need Sales Navigator, right, which is a LinkedIn product, or you don't need Recruiting Navigator. You don't need any paid software. You just need to have a regular LinkedIn account. And if you don't have one already, you definitely should create one if you're doing B2B sales. Now, in this section, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to find these individual authority figures at these companies, right? So let's say you made a list, right, of all the companies you want to reach out to, and one of them is going to be Segment, okay? So Segment, I'm just using them as an example. I have no affiliation with them, and there's just a startup in San Francisco in the marketing and data space. So you type in Segment in search, right, and you're going to go to their page where it's their company page, and you're going to see that they have 368 employees, so quite a bit of employees, right? So when you're in here, what's going to happen is it's going to show you all these people who are working at this company, and you can go through, page by page and trying to find the right people, but obviously that's going to take too long, right? So let's say you're selling some type of marketing consulting service to these guys, and you want to just get a meeting with them to see if they even need whatever you have. So all you got to do is you want to just click on the filter button, right? So I'll show you again. It's all filters over here once you get into this page where you see all the people. And right now it's already defaulted as clicking Segment because that's what you searched earlier. You can also use all these different filters, like let's say you want them to be in San Francisco. Connection doesn't really matter. And let's say, so this is the magic part. You want to make sure that you're putting in the correct titles, right? So if you're looking for someone who is working in marketing at a company, what you want to do is you want to type in the keyword. So these keywords, basically what LinkedIn will do is they'll say, okay, you're searching for people with the keyword marketing in their title, so their job description, right? And to do that actually, right, you have to actually use these quotation marks over here, and you type marketing and you do the quotation marks. So you open and close it, and then you do a capital OR. So OR means they have the keyword marketing, or you want to have vice president. So what I like to do is I just like to put in all the keywords that I'm looking for. So vice president, let's say president, or growth, or let's see, director. Oh, I typed that wrong. Okay, here we go. Or director, or CEO. Okay, so what's I gonna do is anybody who has any of these words, or this word, or whatever word in their title, they're gonna show up in the filter. Apply that. So before I had over 300 results when I had every employee here, but now with the filters I have 36 results. And if you have 36, well, there's only so many on one page. I think it's around 10-ish, and pretty much you just scroll through, and whoever fits who you're going after, then you just add them to your Excel sheet, right? So let's say Holly Wegman, VP of Marketing. That's someone I want to reach out to if I'm selling a marketing consulting service to the startup, right? So basically just copy and paste the first name, copy and paste the title into my Excel sheet, and then later I'm going to find this person's email. So at this stage, you're not getting their email quite yet. All you're doing is just getting all the names of the people that you want, and you're putting them on your Excel sheet, and then you're going to get the emails later in a batch, and then from there you're going to email them. But for now, what you want to do is you just want to get all the people. So maybe you want to reach out to the VP, the director of engineering, maybe not. Then you just kind of, head of product marketing, you maybe want to reach out to this person. So essentially, I would recommend getting at least 4 different people at a company that you would want to reach out to. And typically what you want to do is you want to get people who are related to your product or service. So if you're selling a marketing consulting service, obviously you want to reach out to the people who handle marketing, right? And that's pretty much how it goes. And again, you want to reach out to directors, VPs, executives, and chief CEO, CMO, things like that. You do not want to go for managers or individual contributors. So you can see here, right? Let's go over here. It says that she's a growth manager. So if she's a manager, she doesn't have the power to make a buying decision. You want to go for whoever is her boss, meaning it could be the head of product, or it could be the VP of marketing, or it could be the director of marketing, right? So essentially managers typically don't have the authority to make a purchase, especially if it's an expensive purchase, but people higher up will. And that's pretty much how you're going to find the people using LinkedIn, using these filters, right? So I'm going to give you another example. So let's say you're selling into a company like Lyft. Okay, so Lyft is a pretty big company. They have 16,000 employees. Click over here. Again, too many people for you to actually filter through all of this, right? So that's why they created these filters. So let's say you want to find marketing again. Okay, so marketing or VP or vice president or CEO. CMO. Okay, so just a couple here, right? And boom, so you narrow it from 16,000 to 500, which is still a lot because there's a lot of these marketing manager people here, marketing coordinators, so that's not necessarily a fit because it's just way too many, right? So you might want to use the filters again. And then you might want to switch this to say you delete this marketing part, or okay, take out this marketing part. So now let's say only VP, vice president, CEO, da da da, or director. And then what you can do is you can use and, right? So and means it has to have this word inside. Okay, so as you can see with the filters, I added the word and marketing, right? And so what happened is it's going to narrow it down, and instead of giving me a wider range of, I think it was over 500 results, now it's narrowing it down to 200 and getting more of the key people I'm looking for, like the vice president, directors, CEO, VP. So these are all people that are actually a good fit for who I want to reach out to, right? So if you're getting too many results, you want to use the word and instead of or, right? And you can use, again, like the way I did it was it's a combination, right? So it's or, and then last one and marketing. Now, if you're not getting enough results, you want to use or all the time. But if you're getting too many, you want to start using and see how that is going to filter the people that you're going after. And from there, you're going to, figure out who exactly you should reach out to, and the people who look interesting, add them to your Excel sheet, and then get their email later. And then you are going to email them. So pretty much, if you already know the companies you want to reach out to, all you got to do is just search the company here, use the filter, narrow down the people you want to reach out to, put them onto your list, and then that's pretty much it. So it's very simple. Anyone can do it. Free accounts can do it. You don't need to pay for anything, and you just got to do a little more manual work in copy and pasting everyone's name. But once that's done, everything is smooth sailing from there. So that said, that's pretty much how you're going to leverage LinkedIn to find these decision makers at the companies you want to reach out to. And I'm going to see you guys in the next lesson.